So Savannah and I are going to a wedding today, and I thought since we're doing that, I would make this vlog's whole theme around weddings. So I wanted to talk to you about our wedding, but I need a couple things first. So me and my wife have been married for seven months? 7 months now. But our wedding was not really super traditional. A lot of it being just COVID and everything being shut down and everything else. But I'm gonna tell you a little bit about our story first. So this is me and my wife, obviously me, wife. We met 5-6 years ago, both working at Best Buy, and yeah, we started talking and started dating, and then shortly after us starting to date, I moved to Virginia, so we had to do a whole long distance thing for a year, but then eventually she moved to Virginia, and you know, that whole thing, we dated for a while there, and then I moved to Tennessee and we did long distance for about 6 months, and then after that Savannah visited, and this was right around the time when COVID kind of hit the US. So she ended up staying in Tennessee for a month, not really planning on that. And while we were doing that, we were about 2 months away from our original wedding date. So we just figured that we might as well get married now. So we did a super last minute wedding. It was smaller, but it was really sweet. And that kind of mirrors our relationship too. We're definitely more on the minimalistic side of things. Don't need a ton of things to be like satisfied, but it worked for us. This is a picture of us for our engagement shoot, right there. Here's another one of us by a lake in our engagement shoot. And then this is probably my favorite. This is my favorite picture. This is our actual wedding day picture, which is cool. So for me, I'm like one of those people that I spend 6 to 8 months thinking about things and don't really come to a decision until some random day I come to that decision. Like it's 6 to 8 months of wondering, not sure, going back and forth. And then one day it's just I'm dead set on that. And once I'm dead set on that, there's no changing my mind. And that's kind of how like deciding if I wanted to spend the rest of my life with Savannah was. I was kind of like back and forth, not really sure. And then just one day I woke up and I said that I wanted to marry her. But one of the biggest reasons that I decided to marry Savannah is the fact that she pushes me to be a better person, and she pushes me to work harder. And if you can find that in somebody, you really need to hold on to that, because that's something special. If you can find somebody that makes you a better person and pushes you to do more and to work harder, not just for the sake of doing stuff or being productive, but to better your life and to better their lives, that's a special thing, and that shouldn't be something that you kind of just throw away or take for granted, in my opinion. I decided to propose to Savannah in the town we were actually just in yesterday, Huntington Beach, because I grew up there and I thought it would have been cool. We both love the beach, so it fit well. So I ended up getting the engagement ring 2 days before we were supposed to leave for California. They like did a rush order. It got done in like literally like 48 hours, which is crazy. I had to hide it on the plane because she flew with us. I had it in my backpack. I checked it every like 10 seconds, making sure I hadn't lost it. And then we got to California, and we were there for about 8 days, I believe. And around like day 5, I think, I could be wrong on that. Around day 5, I had no plan. I woke up and I said I am gonna propose to her today. Going with that theme of just not really knowing until the day of, and then I know. So we ended up going down to the beach, and like we got underneath the Huntington Beach Pier, just because it's like an iconic thing that represents Huntington Beach. And I ended up proposing to her there. It was super sweet. It was just us. Yeah. It's great. It fit us. Basically what I'm saying is you don't have to have a huge wedding. You don't have to have a super small wedding. Do whatever fits you and your significant other, and you guys will be happy.